Hey everyone, let's talk about something we all crave, self-confidence. It's that inner spark, that unwavering belief in yourself that can truly transform your life. It's not about being arrogant or thinking you're better than anyone else. True self-confidence is about recognizing your worth, your capabilities, and knowing you have what it takes to navigate the ups and downs of life. And the best part, confidence is not some magical trait you're born with. It's a skill, a muscle you can build and strengthen over time. Over these next few chapters, we're going to break down 10 powerful, actionable tips, packed with real-life examples, to help you unlock your inner rock star and unleash the confident, unstoppable force you truly are. Let's do this. Building self-confidence starts with recognizing the incredible strengths you already possess. We often get so caught up in what we think we lack that we forget to acknowledge our wins, our talents, the qualities that make us unique. Think about it. When was the last time you truly sat down and acknowledged your accomplishments? That tough project you nailed at work, the time you helped a friend in need, or even mastering a new recipe. These are all victories worth celebrating. Grab a journal and start jotting down things you're good at, things you enjoy doing, and times you've overcome challenges. Don't hold back. Were you praised for your creativity, your problem-solving skills, your ability to stay calm under pressure? Write it all down. This isn't about bragging, it's about self-discovery. Recognizing your strengths is like shining a light on your own personal treasure map, guiding you towards a future bursting with confidence and possibility. Let's talk about goal setting, but not the kind that leaves you feeling overwhelmed and inadequate. We're ditching the pursuit of unattainable perfection and embracing the power of realistic, achievable goals. Instead of aiming for a complete life overhaul overnight, focus on small, meaningful changes you can make consistently. Want to be more confident speaking up at work? Start by sharing your ideas in a smaller group setting or volunteering to lead a project. Break down larger goals into bite-sized steps that feel manageable and less intimidating. Remember, you're not climbing Mount Everest in a day. You're taking it one step at a time, building momentum and confidence with each stride. And most importantly, be kind to yourself throughout the process. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. Did you speak up in that meeting? High five! Did you stick to your workout routine for a week straight? You're on fire. You know that voice inside your head? The one that whispers doubts, fears, and insecurities? That's your inner critic. And let me tell you, it can be a real drag. We all have one. But the key is to not let it run the show. The first step to tackling negative self-talk is to simply become aware of it. Start paying attention to those negative thoughts. What triggers them? Is it a certain situation, a specific person, or maybe even just looking in the mirror? Once you start recognizing those patterns, you can begin to challenge them. Remember, your thoughts are not facts. Just because your brain thinks something doesn't make it true. Would you let someone talk to your best friend the way your inner critic talks to you? Absolutely not. So why are you letting it slide when it comes to yourself? Time to put a stop to that. Listen, we are all busy juggling a million things at once. But here's the thing, you can't pour from an empty cup. If you're constantly running on fumes, you're not going to be able to show up as your best self. That's why self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. Self-care is about prioritizing your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. It's about making time for the things that fill your cup and make you feel good. This looks different for everyone. Maybe for you, it's taking a long hot bath at the end of a long day, or getting lost in a good book. Maybe it's going for a run, practicing yoga, or simply taking a few minutes to meditate. Whatever it is that helps you recharge and feel your best, make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Let's talk about comfort zones, those cozy little bubbles we build around ourselves. They might feel safe and familiar, but here's the thing, nothing grows in a comfort zone. If you want to build self-confidence, you have to be willing to step outside of that comfort zone and embrace new challenges. Think of it like this, your comfort zone is like a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it gets. Every time you step outside of what's familiar, you're stretching that muscle and expanding your capacity for growth. Now, I'm not saying you need to go jump out of a plane tomorrow, unless that's something you've always wanted to do, in which case, go for it. Stepping outside of your comfort zone can be as simple as striking up a conversation with someone new, taking on a project that scares you a little, or even just trying a new restaurant. You've heard it before, but I'm telling you, you become who you spend time with. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your life, your mindset, and your overall well-being. They influence your thoughts, your actions, and even your beliefs. It's crucial to be mindful of the company you keep. Are you surrounding yourself with people who lift you up or drag you down? Take a moment to reflect on this. The energy and attitudes of those around you can either propel you forward or hold you back. Positive, supportive friends can be a source of strength and motivation, while negative, toxic individuals can drain your energy and dampen your spirit. Because let me tell you, negative people are like emotional vampires. They suck the energy right out of you. They bring you down with their constant complaints, criticisms, and pessimism. It's exhausting to be around them, and over time, their negativity can start to affect your own outlook on life. Think about the people you spend the most time with. Are they positive influences in your life? Do they inspire you to be better, to reach for your goals, and to believe in yourself? Or do they make you feel small, unworthy, and incapable? It's important to evaluate these relationships honestly. Do they encourage your dreams? Do they support your ambitions and cheer you on as you pursue your passions? Having friends who believe in you and your potential can make all the difference. They can provide the encouragement and motivation you need to keep going, even when things get tough. Do they celebrate your wins, big or small? True friends are there to share in your joy and to celebrate your successes, no matter how big or small they may be. They recognize your achievements and are genuinely happy for you. This kind of support can boost your confidence and reinforce your belief in yourself. Or do they criticize, belittle, and make you doubt yourself? Negative people often project their own insecurities onto others. They may criticize your choices, belittle your efforts, and make you question your worth. This kind of negativity can be incredibly damaging to your self-esteem and your overall sense of well-being. If it's the latter, it's time to make a change. You have the power to choose who you allow into your life. It's not always easy, but sometimes you need to distance yourself from those who bring you down and seek out those who lift you up. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who believe in you, and who support your journey. Surrounding yourself with supportive people is like giving yourself a superpower. These are the people who will stand by you through thick and thin, who will encourage you to keep going when you feel like giving up, and who will celebrate your successes as if they were their own. Their positivity and support can help you achieve things you never thought possible. These are the people who believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. They see your potential and remind you of it when you need it most. They offer a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, and words of encouragement when you're feeling down. Their belief in you can help you find the strength and confidence to keep moving forward. They see your potential and remind you of it when you need it most. They help you see the best in yourself and encourage you to strive for greatness. Their support can be a powerful motivator, helping you to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. They're your cheerleaders, your confidants, your partners in crime. They share in your joys and sorrows, your triumphs and challenges. They offer advice, support, and encouragement, and they stand by you no matter what. Having a strong support system can make all the difference in your life. Life is tough enough as it is. You don't need to make it harder by letting negative people dim your shine. You deserve to be around people who make you feel good, who inspire you to be your best self, and who will be there for you no matter what. Choose to surround yourself with positivity and support, and watch how it transforms your life. You deserve to be around people who make you feel good, who inspire you to be your best self, and who will be there for you no matter what. Life is too short to spend it with people who bring you down. Seek out those who lift you up, who believe in you, and who support your journey. Surround yourself with love, positivity, and encouragement, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Let's talk about failure, that dreaded F word. It's something we all fear, something we all try to avoid. But what if I told you that failure is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced? We're conditioned to avoid it at all costs, but here's a little secret. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to it. Every time you fail, you are one step closer to success. It's a part of the journey, not the end of it. Think about it. Every successful person you can think of has failed at some point, probably multiple times. Thomas Edison, for example, failed thousands of times before he finally invented the light bulb. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. The difference is, they didn't let those failures define them. They used their failures as lessons, as opportunities to grow and improve. They kept going, no matter how many times they fell. The truth is, you're going to make mistakes. It's inevitable. But that's okay. Mistakes are a part of life, a part of learning. They are not a reflection of your worth or your abilities. You're going to screw up, fall flat on your face, and want to crawl under a rock and hide. It's part of life. But remember, it's not the end of the world. It's just a part of the process. But the key is to not let those moments break you. Instead, let them make you stronger. Let them be the fuel that drives you to keep going, to keep trying, to keep pushing forward. Instead, use them as opportunities to learn, grow, and come back stronger. Every mistake is a lesson. Every failure is a stepping stone. Embrace them, learn from them, and let them guide you on your journey to success. Think about a time you learned something new, like riding a bike or learning a new language. It wasn't easy, was it? It took time, effort, and a lot of mistakes. Did you get it perfect on the first try? Of course not. You probably fell off that bike a dozen times, or stumbled over those foreign words. But you didn't give up. You probably fell off that bike a dozen times, or stumbled over those foreign words. But with each fall, with each stumble, you learned something new. You got back up, you tried again, and you kept going. But with each stumble, you learned something. You adjusted your approach, you practiced, and eventually, you got it. You became better, stronger, more confident. You adjusted your approach, you practiced, and eventually you got it. You became better, stronger, more confident. And that's what failure does. It helps you grow, it helps you improve, it helps you become the best version of yourself. Failure is the same way. It's feedback. It's a chance to see what works and what doesn't, to make adjustments, and to keep moving forward. It's not a dead end, but a detour on the road to success. It's a chance to course correct, to try a different approach, and to build resilience. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become better. So don't fear failure, embrace it. So the next time you experience a setback, don't beat yourself up. Don't see it as a failure, but as a learning opportunity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to become better? Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow, to improve, to become the best version of myself? Remember, failure is not the end, but the beginning of a new journey. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it guide you to success. Let's talk about body image. It's a topic that affects everyone, regardless of age, gender, or background. In a world obsessed with unrealistic beauty standards, it's easy to feel insecure about our bodies. Every day, we are inundated with images and messages that tell us how we should look. We're bombarded with images of airbrushed perfection, making it nearly impossible not to compare and despair. These images create a false sense of reality, leading us to believe that we must conform to these standards to be considered beautiful. But here's the thing, those images are not real life. They are the result of hours of makeup, lighting, and digital editing. They're carefully constructed fantasies designed to sell you something. Whether it's a product, a lifestyle, or an idea, the goal is to make you feel inadequate so that you buy into their solution. Don't buy into the lie. You are more than what these images portray. You are a unique individual with your own set of qualities and attributes that make you special. Your worth, your value, your beauty. It has nothing to do with the size of your jeans or the shape of your nose. It's about who you are as a person and how you treat others. It's time to redefine beauty on our own terms. Let's celebrate diversity and the things that make us unique. Real beauty is not about fitting into a mold. It's about embracing your individuality, your quirks, and your imperfections. Celebrating what makes you unique and finding joy in the differences that set us apart. And loving the skin you're in. Engage in activities that make you feel good about yourself and your body. Start by challenging those negative thoughts that creep in. When you notice a negative thought about your body, take a moment to question it. The next time you catch yourself thinking, I'm too fat, or my nose is too big, remember that these thoughts are not facts. Or my nose is too big, stop yourself and reframe that thought. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or hurting me? Stop yourself and reframe that thought. Instead of focusing on what you perceive as flaws, Shift your attention to the things you love about yourself. Instead, focus on something you love about yourself, something that makes you feel good. It could be your kindness, your creativity, or your sense of humor. Something that makes you feel good. Remember, true beauty comes from within. It's about being confident, kind, and loving yourself just as you are. We're tackling a big one today: assertiveness. It's not about being aggressive, it's about clearly and confidently communicating your needs and boundaries. Think of it like this: you have a right to your thoughts, feelings, and opinions. You deserve to be heard just as much as anyone else. So how do we get there? It starts with recognizing when you're holding back. Are you constantly saying yes when you want to say no? Do you avoid speaking up even when you have something valuable to contribute? That's your cue. It's time to find your voice and use it. In the next section, we'll break down practical ways to start being more assertive, starting right now. We're wrapping up these tips with a powerful one: gratitude. It sounds simple, but trust me, gratitude can change your entire outlook. When you focus on the good, you invite more good into your life. Think about it. What you focus on expands. If you're constantly dwelling on the negative, you're going to feel more negativity. But when you shift your attention to the things you're grateful for, something magical happens. You start to see the world differently. You appreciate the little things, like a sunny day or a good cup of coffee. And that positive energy, it radiates outwards, attracting more good things into your life. In the next section, we'll talk about practical ways to start cultivating gratitude and making it a daily habit. That's it, you did it. We just covered 10 powerful tools to help you build unshakable self-confidence. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about progress. Start by picking one of these tips and putting it into action today. Identify your strengths, challenge those negative thoughts, step outside that comfort zone. You are capable of amazing things. This is your journey. Embrace it, own it, and never stop believing in yourself. You've got this.